have the pleasure of presenting this year's Pioneering Woman. And our Pioneering Woman Award is our most outstanding award. And I'm going to ask if Councilwoman Tina Herbert will join me and Shamara on stage. And if you can just stand next to Shamara, please give Councilwoman Herbert a round of applause. I'm going to say a little bit about Tina before I, give her the microphone and say a few things.
Whenever I hear anyone go through my bio or my resume, I really focus on what's not in the bio or the resume, okay? Because I think sometimes, and I realize folks need to know. So, for example, what's not in my bio is that my father was a drug addict, but a functioning one, all of my adult life, okay? But we good, right? My sweet 16th birthday party, and I have witnesses here, ended with a shootout. It was a drive-by shooting. And my mama's still embarrassed. She's still embarrassed about that. She is. And speaking of my mom, despite working 2 jobs, my mom still qualified for a Section 8 voucher when I was growing up. And I only say that for the folks that think that people on Section 8 don't work. I just have to throw that in there, so somebody might appreciate that. And then in 1994, I got pregnant and I had my daughter, Asada. And believe it or not, I individually contributed to 29203, having the highest teenage pregnancy rate in South Carolina that year. What my bio doesn't say is that I had to live in public housing and I had to live in Section 8. I got all of my benefits. And the reason I don't mind telling people, and all of my benefits, snap, I got my check, I got my ABC voucher, I got my utility voucher, I got all of that. And I'm not ashamed of it because my taxes, I done gave everybody all their money back. I have paid my debt. So I have no problems talking about it. And then I went to law school. And one thing that's not on my bio is that when I went to law school, I graduated the top of my class, and, well, not the top, but top part of my class with honors at W.J. Keenan High School, 1992. Raiders, okay. And then I graduated with honors from St. Augustine's College from undergraduate school. But then when I got to law school, Cynthia, law school, at the end of my first year, I was the last person. I had the lowest GPA in class. It was a 2.0001. I remember that for the rest of my life. And anybody below me, they politely asked them to go home and not come back, okay? Very politely. A couple other things that's not on there, that I took the bar review, but I could not concentrate enough to read the materials. I never finished my bar review materials, just to find out, because I have undiagnosed ADHD. That was a big one, okay? I see, so y'all understand that one, okay? And then, so the bar is a 3-day test, and I passed it on the first time, despite all of that. But to add insult to injury, on the 3rd day, I had to go to sleep because I had narcolepsy and didn't know it. And all of my friends and family would tell you, I will go to sleep anywhere. Will I go to sleep? I will go to sleep anywhere. And so last but not least, what it doesn't say is that in order for I'm an attorney, I get to go see my clients at any time during the day. I can just call and say I need to see XYZ and so forth. But my daughter did not have that same privilege if she wanted to see her father, okay? And so what it meant is if I wanted to make sure that my daughter saw her father, who was in prison, it meant that I had to sign up 2 weeks early and make sure it was approved so I could be in with everyone else on Saturday mornings, okay? Do y'all hear what I'm saying? And that's what pissed me off. I can't say pissed. That's what really... No, I'm just being honest. That's what really got to me because I worked too hard to be a lawyer and have the access that I want, but couldn't use that with my child when she wanted to see her father. And then the last thing it's not on my resume is that the pictures that we took in prison with my baby and her father are the only pictures that she has, okay? And y'all know the pictures with the, the spray paint in the back, and the Polaroid pictures, Polaroid pictures. And so I say all of that to say, you are gonna have some bumps in the road, okay? None of those things have changed the plans that God had for me in my life. None of them. And I want everyone here, I want all of y'all, I mean seriously, as black women, I want us all to have that same level of fulfillment, that you have reached your God-given potential, because that's when you're really gonna be happy. I mean, really happy and have joy. That is my biggest prayer. And Cynthia, I have one more thing, and they may not like me. Okay. The reason why we have to be whole and love ourselves and love each other is because somebody has got to go help the black man. And ain't nobody coming to save us, okay? It's either gonna be us or it's gonna be nothing. And we are fit and qualified to do it. And that's still empowering to black women, because I always tell people, I ain't never want to be a superwoman. I don't want this cape. I'm ready to give the cape back. So that is my prayer, ladies, is that we feel so whole, we feel so loved, that we can love others and help restore the spirits and the souls of our black men.
Our pioneering woman, Councilwoman Tina Herbert. Let's give her a big applause, ladies and gentlemen. Really?